Hello, my name's Revenge. Ignore the fact that my avatar is not moving. There is no time for that. You need to listen closely because this is very fucking important. East Palestine just got fucked with a huge chemical explosion of vinyl chloride. All the surrounding rivers are now covered in a rainbow-like chemical sheen. Multiple schools of fish floating down the rivers, dead. And despite the fact that 4 days ago, the government was saying it was safe to return to East Palestine, it fucking isn't. The US government has been trying to cover this shit up and underplay the severity of what just happened. And before you say, oh, the government wouldn't do that, they tried to cover up Illinois when their water got fucked. They covered up Camp Lejeune's toxic drinking water. You don't think they're trying to cover this shit up? You're fucking wrong. And your area may not be receiving the effects now, but it will, eventually. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. East Palestine's drinking water is compromised to fuck. And I can guarantee you, on fucking God, yours will be next. Do not drink anything that comes from your tap. Get as much water as you think you'll need, but be sure there's enough for everyone. Get the little bottles, get the big 1-gallon jugs, it doesn't matter, just as long as it's bottled. Because very fucking soon, your tap water is going to be rendered undrinkable, and you're going to need that bottled water for bathing, for drinking, for cooking, and everything else in between, because you're soon going to realize how entangled water is with your life. In short, we're fucked. Ohio and all the other states that are connected by rivers we share, adjacent or otherwise. Stock up as much as you can, but don't be a resource hog. Do not ration your water. Drink when you need to drink. The CDC recommends that you should have at least 3 gallons of water per person in your household for every 3 days. This should ensure that everyone in your house and in your town gets water, because the consumption of water will be spread out over time rather than just one big boom of water consumption and no one has water. Half of the supply is supposed to be dedicated drinking water, whereas the other half is supposed to be dedicated to cooking and sanitation. I say again, don't ration your water. Drink when you're thirsty and only when you're thirsty. You need to stay hydrated to stay healthy, but don't drink for the sake of drinking. Should you follow these instructions correctly, this water will last you until you need to replenish. 1 gallon per person per day should last you a good long while. And don't think that any sort of water purification that you have in your house is going to work on your tap water. That's vinyl chloride in your water. No purification tablets that you drop in there is going to make that go away. And no, boiling the water isn't going to help either. It's just going to make the vinyl chloride go airborne and you're going to breathe it. Boiling water only works on organic pathogens and dirt. And if for some inexplicable reason you have a town full of retards and they exhaust your supply of prepackaged water, you can always go to Amazon and pre-order water. And if you need that water now and you have the financial resources for it, go for same-day shipping. All you fucking e-sluts out there begging people for Amazon gift cards, this is your lucky day. And remember, you don't have to rely solely on water for drinking. There's juices, there's sodas, etc., yada yada yada. And if you're smart with your usage of beverage liquids, that can leave you a lot of spare water, especially if you have pets in the household. This is Revenge. Stay alive out there.